We drove 4 hours and we're finally getting food. This is the amuse bouche. Before we get our meal, it's cracker with anchovies and some aioli. Very salty, very rich. I love anchovies. I know it's not for everyone.
In northern Spain, there is a special way to pour cider called escancier, where you hold the bottle high. As the cider splashes into the glass, it aerates the cider, making it more aromatic.
We ordered some appetizers. This is tuna with tomatoes. Tomato and olive oil. Mwah. Tuna's also pretty good, but the tomato is the star. I can eat like a whole bowl of this. And we also got some Bierko ham. Super strong in flavor, savory, fatty. It's a world famous ham. We also got some of these peppers that they blistered and sprinkled with salt. They're not spicy, except for the rare occasion you might get one that's spicy. They're sweet, very fun to eat.
Next, we have a roasted mushroom dish with a perfectly poached egg on top that creates this rich sauce for the mushroom. It's smoky and savory without any meat. Don't waste any of the sauce. You have to mop it all up with the bread.
This is baked crab. They took all the meat out of the crab and bake it in the shell with a bunch of other ingredients. It's like eating the sea. For our final course, we have a sea bream. It's swimming in olive oil and has chunks of garlic on top. Oh, it is flaky. It's a fish local to here. I'm gonna eat a bite with the piece of garlic. Wow.
In the evening, we went tapas and Pintxos bar hopping. At this first stop, we ordered Basque cheesecake.
Gracias. Oh, it's so creamy. It's so hard to get the perfect consistency of a Basque cheesecake. You got the burnt top. The sides are a bit more cooked than the center, so you get like a little bit cakiness on top and the bottom, but the inside is smooth and creamy.
Then we got these mini cones filled with anchovy and cream cheese.
I enjoy the cone and the anchovies, but it's a lot of cream. It's cream cheese. These places are so crowded and loud, and it is a bar. They have drinks, but unlike a normal bar, the food here is serious. That's the white tuna. The sauce is so good. It's a bit acidic. They have some beans, fried shallot, and a green sauce on top. And it's very refreshing. This is the fish cheek. It's fatty, tender, amazing. This looks crazy. Oh, look at that. The sear is amazing. It has some salt on top in the middle, but not on the side. With a little bit of salt, it'd be amazing.
Our next stop was super crowded that we had to stand holding out plates to eat. We had the sea urchin custard, which was smooth and creamy. Usually, I'm not a fan to the super pungent ocean flavor of a sea urchin, but this was just right. Then we got foie gras, one of those ingredients that I don't really get the hype of, but this was a pretty good one. Simply seared with flaky salt, very rich. This one was my favorite. Beef cheeks with a rich, savory sauce. The beef was so tender, it fell apart with just a fork. You don't want to waste a drop of this sauce. Finally, another Basque cheesecake. When you're in this region, eat as much of this amazing dessert as you can. We continued our Pintxos adventure the next day, starting with deep-fried croquettes. What's not to like? Crunchy on the outside, creamy center with a hint of smoky ham. Then wash it all down with a cold, refreshing tinto de verano. I love this one. There are so many layers of sharp flavors. You have the salty anchovies, the sourness from the pickled peppers, the tangy sweet freshness from the cherry tomatoes, and then soaked with a sweet, fragrant balsamic vinegar and olive oil. Next, we have a crispy dumpling stuffed with oxtail, so perfectly cooked and indulgent. Umami to the max, especially with the sprinkle of cheese on top too. Then we got another anchovy on toast. I just love the anchovies in Spain. I can't get enough. Moving on to this lobster ravioli. You can see that it is stuffed with big chunks of lobster. The sauce is creamy, but it is not heavy. I can eat a whole bowl of this. We have another seafood dish, seared scallops. The execution was perfect. You can see the golden brown sear and the inside is nice and soft. To finish the meal, we have this special pistachio Basque cheesecake. Creamy and smooth as always, but I think I prefer just the original flavor. We have reached the last meal of our trip. Here we have various cold spreads, imitation crab meat, eggplant, and blue cheese. Decent, but wasn't as awesome as some of the other dishes, like this calamari. Crispy and had a nice bouncy texture. Super addicting to eat. We also got foie gras. Like I said, not my favorite ingredient, but look at that impressive sear. The surprise favorite of mine was this bowl of creamy gloop that had a hidden runny egg inside, and you dip pieces of bread in it. It's the best dip I've ever had. Creamy, rich, and savory. If someone made a dip like this for a party, it would be mind-blowing. The food in Basque Country is amazing. The ingredients are fresh. Dishes appear simple, but the flavors are so complex. This might be my favorite food region in Europe, which is not a unique opinion for those who love to eat.